What's up, everybody? It's another edition of Higher Heights. You know what we do on this platform and this channel. Everything revolves around the one true living God. My opinion is just that. You can come for me if you want to, but there won't be nobody there when you get there. I'm not trying to save the world. I'm trying to save myself. But along the way, I'm going to be trying to drop jewels and game that can help other people if they want it. So with that being said, yet another one falls victim. Yet another rapper falls victim to the clout chase. Yet another rapper falls victim to thinking that you are invincible. We got people out here, young people, advertising for death. That's exactly what they're doing. They are advertising for death. They are dying for chains and jewelry and their lifestyle. They are on Instagram, they on Facebook, they on all these social media platforms with enough jewelry on to change somebody else's life. And not only do they have the jewelry on that can change your life, it's as if they are mocking you or teasing you or putting it in your face. See, everybody doesn't look at you and is happy for you. We should know that by now. Like, we have lived enough life to know that everybody in this world ain't just overjoyed because you got money. It's a lot more people without than it is with. You understand what I'm saying? So when you go on social media and you see your favorite artist have $250,000 on one chain, and he got 3 or 4 of these chains on his neck and on his wrist, yeah, it's probably about 50,000. You know what I'm saying? And they always stunting on the gram, stunting for the gram, always posting their location on where they are. Like, we want to pretend as if your body is harder than a bullet. A bullet is the only thing on this earth that I know is undefeated when it comes to beef. Because a bullet ain't got no feelings. Like they say, a bullet ain't got no name on it. And guess what? It's undefeated, like I said. And so we want to say, well, if you're going to walk around like that, you need to have security. Well, shout out to security, by the way. Anyway, but security is the dumbest job I ever seen in my life. Because the fact that you even need security lets you know the type of energy that you're carrying. The fact that you even need security. If a man cannot walk this earth by himself 10 toes down, the fact that you need security ought to let you know the type of energy that you're carrying. And you say, yeah, anything can happen to the common man. Any man, y'all. I want to let y'all know that anything can happen to just the common everyday Joe. But he's not bringing an energy on himself to where every day I got to look over my shoulder. Everywhere I go, I got to watch who's around me. So it's that important to us. And I like necklaces. I like bracelets. I like watches that shine. They really pretty. They look nice. You feel me? But what you got to understand is you're going to places where people, that's a come up to them. That's going to change their life. They hit you today, they eating good by the night. So you just a walking lick. And another thing that I don't understand about the miseducation of the people walking around with this much jewelry on, you're painting a target on your back. And if you're bragging about having $250,000 on your neck, let me tell y'all something, especially for our people. You know what I'm saying? Our people that I don't understand. You got $250,000 to put on your neck. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. Why aren't you investing and buying land and buying things that appreciate, that increase in value over time? That chain, that custom chain that you got, it's not going to appreciate. And we know the age-old tale. That's not going to appreciate. But what it can do is paint you and make you a target. There are plenty of wealthy people. See, let me tell y'all something. You may say PNB Rock was a target because he was rich. No, there's plenty of rich people that ain't a target because they don't make themselves a target. They don't advertise their wealth. And that's an age-old tale too. Most really wealthy and wealthy-minded people know how to keep it concealed, know how to be humble, and enjoy 30 years of wealth. Most of our young, rich, successful rappers and hip-hop artists are not going to die of an old age, and that's just a sad fact. Because they're living for the moment. They're clout chasing for the moment. So when you clout chase for the moment and you finally get generational wealth, or in a position to create generational wealth, you might enjoy it for a month, 2 months, a year. And you're dying literally for a piece of metal, for something that goes bling. Yeah, you're dying for something like that, and it's not worth it, fam. It's not worth your life. So back to the security. Let me tell y'all something. It ain't no security in the world that can stop somebody if they really want to get you. If they really want to get you. Now let's bring it full circle back to what Higher Heights is all about. This is why walking with God is important. This is why walking with God is important, because walking with God changes your energy for real. Not just saying you got God, because God will provide you wisdom and God will provide you insight. When you making these moves, the way you move, you're never smarter than God. But when a man thinks he's smarter than God, this is where we run into these instances and situations. And we got these smartphones and everything is about clout chase. Let me let you know where I'm at. Let me let you know what I got on. I seen a post with Moneybagg Yo. Sharp. The brother was clean, man. Then he had to post the tag, the price tag of what he got on. Y'all listen, man. Don't get mad when I say this. I told you can come for me if you want to, but I'm trying to keep it real with y'all. Brother, why do people have to know how much that outfit cost you? Why? As many years as you've been in the game, what's the importance of a person seeing the price tag on what you got on? That's high school. That's sophomoric is what they would call that. I need you to know this costs $2,306. I need you to know this. Because that is a messed up mindset and mentality, y'all. This has been trained and put in us. This has been trained and put in us. That's a messed up mindset. It's a sick syndrome from coming from a poor mindset. And this lets me know that you're truly not wealthy yet. Wealthy is, just like I said, a state of mind as well. Rich is a state of mind as well. You have to learn to live rich. You have to learn to live wealthy. If you still living wealthy, but you still got a project mind state, this is some deep knowledge right here. Like my father used to tell me, it don't matter if you live in a house with roaches and somebody give you a mansion, you gonna be the same dude in that mansion as you was in that project house with roaches, unless you change your mentality. So you got a whole bunch of youngsters coming up out of the hood, keeping the roaches mentality and not trying to learn the wealthy mentality and not throwing it in people's faces. Because if you really is knowledgeable about the hood that you saying you are, and you really was in the trenches, you should know how they think. This is another thing that's tripping me out about these rappers. You put yourself in a position to where you say you came straight out of the trenches and you real and you understand what the hood life about. Then if you had that mentality before, you know how the wolves think. Anybody can get it anywhere, anytime, especially if the ticket big enough. So we got another rapper there, PNB Rock. They came out with a video where somebody was telling them somebody out looking for you. He antagonizing a killer. I say a killer is anybody with enough reason to do it. I don't care if they big, small, white, black, tall, whatever they are. They got enough intent to do it, they gonna do it. So it's time out trying to prove that you real, because nobody is realer than a bullet. Time out trying to prove you hard, because nobody harder than a bullet. Get God, change your energy. Change your energy. Higher Heights, man. Y'all be blessed.